Alright, how's it going, guys? So, back here today in IR3, and I've went ahead and come down here and set up a new iron mine in that 1.1. The artillery did a really good job of cleaning up everything in that area. I just had to do a little bit of fighting to get the barriers in here. I didn't bother to put anything in between here because I'm figuring they're not going to mess with it as they run through. If they do, we are going to have to start weeding into this area over here, which would be easy enough to do with artillery because I do have my remote here. Now, I'm pretty sure if I grab my remote, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can hit every bit of that. See where it says 1? Okay, so I can't get to there. I can get to everything here. So we'd have to get into that area, but we could set up an artillery here that would easily be able to take out all of that over there. Which I'll probably do. But we now have atomic artillery shells. And if we're going to set one up over there, we're going to nuke some shit. We also have managed to get... Come up here and check out our launch silo here. I did change this over, which apparently has gotten a little bit messed up when I placed it. We ended up with too much hydrogen and not enough, and no oxygen could get in. So I set up a separate one for just oxygen that has a little bit of hydrogen in it because I just copied this one and changed it. And apparently they brought over 190 of them before the oxygen got in. But you'll see we have 4K in space science. So that means we can now start on any of this stuff down here. But we're going to go ahead and start with the transmaterialization, which will give us a transmat. So we're going to start on that first. Then we're going to get the refined flammables and the Spidertron. And that'll give us all of the base stuff done. And then we can start on the other things. There has been some news that came out for anybody that hasn't heard. Factorio's DLC for Space Age will be coming out October 21st, apparently. And that'll be my next major look at things in Factorio. And so I was just wondering, we have the exotic industries that I'm currently doing. I'm pretty sure since this is only July that we're not going to be still going with this in October. That gives us, we'll say this one might last until mid-July. We're finishing up here pretty quick. But I'm figuring mid-July, 1st of August, we'll be done with IR3. And I'd like to take this time to say thank you for all the support that this series has gotten. But also, is there anything that you guys would like to see for that time period? I know that there's not a lot that are into the exotic industries thing, and I understand it's not everybody's flavor. I didn't even know if it would be mine. I am enjoying it though. It's a different take. but I am enjoying it. We do have an issue with gold that I have to deal with, and that is we have too much platinum. I also took out our rubber tree farm that was over here, and I put in 2 sets of them up here so they can get started making us rubber trees up there. We also have the trouble of, believe it or not, we have too much wood now. I didn't think it would ever be a thing, but we have too damn much wood. I have changed this over here to where we have a logistics chest to bring in wood, which apparently I need to change this one over here because it's not doing what it's supposed to do, and I think it's because I have logistics over here, and logistics is not going to work over here. Yeah, so I need to put that over here, and then they will be able to pick that up and take it over there. Oh, and while I'm here, let's go ahead and drop off the... Wait a minute, there's the electric one, and then there's the advanced one. Yeah, these. These are the new ones. I had to think for a second. Anyways, we have too much wood. We have too much wood pulp. We can't get rid of all of the wood chips that we have currently, which means that we can't keep up on rubber production, which, as you see, the belt is completely empty here. We're needing tons of it. And I think we're going to be trying to set up the synthetic rubber production, although the problem is that that takes nickel, and somehow I have no nickel. I have all kinds of copper, no nickel. And we're just starting to get a little bit of nickel trickling in from here. Because we're running the science thing. And so I think what I'm going to have to do is I originally set up the copper blast furnaces down here that would run up here to go into our copper line, which it already is using what comes from here first, which means it uses this copper first. But what I didn't do was when we set it up for making the bronze, I didn't set that up. So these should be, yeah, see, this here is making copper right now. We don't want this making copper unless we need to use it for because we don't have it coming in from up here. So what I need to do is make another one of these, which means I need an iron gear. Luckily we have iron here, so I can just make me a gear real quick. Just give me a little bit of that. We need to make one of these, and we need to set this up to where the iron cannot come into this area unless we are short on iron, or the copper cannot come into this area unless we're low on it. So hopefully this isn't going to waste, which it did. I was hoping it wouldn't, but it did. Alright, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to hit Shift and E. And now that is set to restricted. And we want it set to top up. So top up should allow this pipe to get down to 80 before it runs anything from over here. So that means all of these can run to keep this going before this is going to start injecting anything into it. And our transmaterialization has gotten finished. I'm going to go ahead and get this one done, which gets us the last one of that one. And then we just need to get this one. And that should be all of this achievements, or all the advancements. This isn't probably for this world. Yeah, this is definitely not for this world. This is mine. Even though mine got reset because I already have these 3. But that should get us all the sciences done except for, you know, the extras. But gold is not running because we have too much platinum. So I'm going to have to probably set up a thing again to where we are basically set up blast furnaces for copper. I'm even tried to manipulate the train system a little bit every now and then by coming down here and looking at how much platinum was in this train. And that's the lead one. Platinum. Looking at how much is in this train and going, oh, you have very little, or it was about half. So I was like, okay, you come back here and pick some up. And I probably could also do it with the Electrum. Yeah, Electrum could run again, so we can do that. And then that will use platinum down here for making the Electrum. Although it'll also take gold, it'll at least take more of the platinum, I think. I don't remember. But it'll take platinum, and that's the important thing. Alright, so I'm finally going to stop running my yap, and we're going to get things done. So, basically, if you guys have an idea of another Factorio project you'd like to see me do that you don't think will take past mid-October, let me know. Oh, and I've also put in a ton more of these for making us power, just to eat up some of our ethanol. Ooh, look, the reactor's running. Beautiful. I love it when I see the green glow in the nearby area. And we're actually going down on accumulators at night, even with the reactor running. Interesting. Although these aren't running, which I'm guessing is... no, that's actually low temp. Okay, so these guys, yeah, they just kicked on. So they're still heating up. Okay, I figured it was water again. Anyways, let's get this figured out. So we need just a regular crafting thing for this. And we do technically have lead down here, but it's not a lot of it. So I don't know that we're going to be able to use this. But let's go ahead. We can always import some lead as well. But we're just going to put this here, and we're going to have these made here. And we're going to get our requester chest, and we're going to have this send us in like 2 of these. And load them into there. Now this is going to use uranium-235, so we're going to have to run this down, which means we're going to be able to actually run things again over there, because they haven't ran in quite a while. And that's going to fill up this area just a bit. We're going to have that whole line full of 235, which means these can all run again. And they haven't ran for a bit. Alright, so that gives us that. Then we just need lead plates, and it does need 20 of them. So I think what we're going to do, I don't think we have lead plates in our network. But let me go ahead and check first to find out. Almost 100% sure we don't, which we definitely don't. And we're going to put that onto there. And now we're going to come over here where we're actually making our lead plates. And we'll just have them go into a buffer that the bots can pull from. And we're making lead plates right here. And do I still have some? I do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sneak this in here. And we're going to set it like that. I'm going to put one of these in here. And we're just going to let it fill up with some lead plates. We are going to limit it down to where it can only put in about 200. That'll be 10 times what we actually need. Alright, so now that we got that going, we should get us a atomic shell over here. So let's go down here. Where is that? Over there, okay. So first thing we're going to need is we need to make sure we have logistics network that'll reach all the way over there. I think I'm just going to do... Oh, there does have to be a pipe there, doesn't there? Well, we can put it there. And then we can move this one up here. And we can put one here. And one there. And you know what? I think I can get one. Yeah, right there. And then we'll put one here. And then finally we'll put one right out here. Alright, now I just gotta run some power in between all of these. Alright, and these two we can just do like that. That'll take care of that part. That is all done. Let's go ahead and get the Spidertron done. And I should have in here my artillery thing. So we'll grab that. And we'll place it right there. And we're not going to need that. We should be able to do that. And we want to change this to this and only request one. Alright, so that is ready. We just have to go and get it. And we're going to actually load this first one by hand. And I do have to say, this is one of my favorite things about IR3, is the fact that they give you artillery for doing this, because doing the whole Davy Crockett handheld nuclear rocket thing just seems like a really bad idea. Alright, so there's our first one. We'll go ahead and put in one of these, and we'll have them loaded into there. And we gotta beat this guy. I wonder if I can... Shit. He's gonna get there before I do. You jerk. You can fly over walls I can't fly over. I can run as fast as you, but you can get past these cliffs. Alright, well, we didn't do it manually, but we do get to see it. Alright, there she goes. Boom! How did you guys survive that? It took out most of it, but I don't know how they survived that. Alright, let's load up another one. Where are you aiming for with this one? Right beside it. Well, that wiped out that whole area. I probably should actually load up, like have regular ones come in here, so it's not wasting all the nuke ones. That would probably be a lot smarter. But I think that's pretty much its range. Yeah, it can hit here. I'm actually amazed it isn't. Oh, there it goes. And vaporized. Alright, so these guys didn't die, but they'll come flying down here and get murderated down there. But now I can actually hand do this as well. We've got another one in there. So I'm going... I just nuked myself. No, I didn't. Okay. He did it. I thought I screwed up and nuked myself. Oh, he hit the big part of that one. Oh, he hit a bunch in that one. That was one of the places I was going to hit. Let's put that down. That'll help with being able to see a little bit further out, but not much. We still can't see into that area. But I want to hit, like, let's see. Yeah, I wanted to hit this one. Here, let's hit this one. That one really needs to be annihilated. Oh, yeah. I cleared that out nice. Now I'm just going to have to deal with them coming in here and getting obliterated over here, which is going to be a whole lot of them coming in at once. Which apparently they've already been coming in a little bit. Where are you guys going? I'm not 100% sure where they're trying to track to. I know they want to go to what just attacked them, but they can't get to what just attacked them that way. Are they really going to come get attacked up here? I think they are. Interesting. Huh. Well, luckily I got defenses there too, so. Yep, here they come. Hey, you guys are missing. And they get obliterated. I'm sometimes wondering about the tracking on those photon cannons. I don't think they know where they're attacking. But we may have to limit this guy on his shots, because we're probably starting to run low. Yeah, we're starting to run low on 235. So we might have to limit him just a little bit. But it's fun, and who doesn't like a little fun? Ought to hit this one. That's a big nasty nest right there. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually put regular shots in here. That way I can call some in to take out some of the other area. And I'm going to pull those out. I'm going to have it not bring any anymore. And I'm just going to set one of these up down here and tell it to keep me at least 4 of them so that I can hand load them when I need to. And then that will allow me to clean the rest of this up with just the regular artillery shells. Alright, so let's take a look. I'm not doing the uranium and explosive uranium cannon shells because that's for the tank, and I don't really need a tank anymore. I'm also not going to set up the depleted uranium bullets now that I have plenty of lead. I could, but I don't really need them at this point either. But let's look and see, where is the... I don't see the telepad thing. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so we still have the heavy picker. We need to make that and check it out. Artillery wagons are the same thing. We don't need to check them out. Spidertron just got done. Same thing. But we need to check out the transmat. And I'm pretty sure, if you guys remember, the transmat is how we got here. Oh, we still need to do the deep space mining thing. So I'm going to do this, which is going to use 1,300 of our space science, and then we'll do this one that's going to use 3,000. I'm not sure that I'm going to do too many more of these other ones, but we're definitely going to check out this one, see what this one's all about when it gets done. But we need to make this telemat, and we need to make the heavy picker and check those out. So that's probably going to be our next 2 videos, is trying out those 2 things. I will probably put one of the telemats down here. That way I don't have to walk down here if I need to check something out. Although I have my remote, so I can just grab the remote and go, you need to die, and you need to die, and you need to die. And it'll do it. I don't have to be down here. And hopefully my rubber trees start... Hello? Why did we see a nuke? You should not have had a nuke. I seen a flash. Why did you have a nuke? Well, you don't have a nuke now. No more nukes. You've played around with the nukes long enough. Anyways, we'll take a look at those next time. Hopefully the rubber trees do well, and I won't have to set up the ethanol thing with nickel, and I will mess around with the gold and see what I can do about that. I'm worried about the fact that that still says 0%. Oh no, because you know what? It's going to be 0%. And it's going to be 0% forever. Because one thing we forgot when we set up the getting the space science in is delivering the space science to the lab. So let's go do that, and then we will get out of here for today. So we have 2 lines here, we have 1 line here. We don't have room for another line in here, except we can run it right down through there. These are big enough that it will work. So we'll just do, and actually, you know what we could do, now that I'm thinking about it, because we have to request this in anyways, we could literally just put one of these at each one of these, not even deal with a belt. We'll have to put in one of these at each end. That'll take care of that. And like that. And then we can just say for you, we need cosmic analysis, and we want, we'll say 100 of them from a logistics chest. Set it to each one of these, and then all we need to do is set one of these up like this, and that'll pull them in. No fuss, no muss. And there we go. They've started already. Alright, so they'll get those down here, and we now officially are using our first cosmic packs. So we have filled our laboratories. It looks like I need to take a look at the... Please tell me you guys didn't pick up the things already. You're just being idiots and coming in from over there. Let me help, since you're stupid. There, does that help? Stupid bots. Alright, so it looks like we actually just need to speed this up so we can get concrete blocks in here faster. And there is a gap coming in there, so we might need to make concrete blocks even faster. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like we gotta make concrete blocks faster. So let's go Well, I will go take a look at that. I have had you guys here long enough today. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time.